How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Good morning, good morning. What's up, brother? What's up, Bruce? How's it going, buddy? Tried, I made edited a video last night. I took Corbin up to the bow hunter festival yesterday. Man, that was awesome. It was pretty cool. Seeing everything and talking to everybody and everything. I made a video, edited it, uploaded it this morning. It said there was I don't know, instead of uploading regularly, it uploaded and it said copyright next to it. I don't know what's copyright about it. I used music that YouTube, allows. So I don't know. It's whatever, but I found some awesome deals up there. I found G5 Montec broadheads. They're originally like 50, 55 bucks. I bought them for $25. 25 bucks. So I bought 2 packs of 3. So I got 6 broadheads for 50 bucks. When originally you get 3 of them for 50 bucks. They had mega meats there, $30 for a pack of 3. So I was like, oh my God, dude, that was insane. You go 2, 3 booths down and the same exact broadheads, $55, $65. So I had to buy 2 packs, man. Yeah, I got them in the house, man. They look nasty. They look nasty. Yeah, dude, here, give me a second. I'll go in, I'll grab the box, the package, and show you the broadhead. 25 bucks I paid for these. Hey guys, these right here, these, $25 for a 3-pack. 25 bucks. Like I almost, I walked up to the vendor and I'm like, is this what you're asking for these? $25? She said, yeah. And I said, and the mega meats? Yeah. Well, the mega meats, he goes, those are 30. And I said, all right. Boxes of arrows. Whatever the price was on the box of arrows, cut it in half. Box of arrows were 50% off. So I was looking at Victory TKOs yesterday. $80 arrows for 6. I could have got them for 40 bucks. So I am for sure going back to this place next year, man. Like these broadheads alone, these are like $50, $55 just for these, man. 50 bucks. I got them half off, $25. And they're sharp. You might have to do a little honing to them, but they're sharp. You can use them right out of the package. But yeah, dude, just when I saw these 25 bucks, I had to buy them. I literally bought a pack, walked around a little bit, and I said to my son, I said Corbin, I said we got to go back. I said I got to buy another pack of those. He's like, why? I said, because I'm never gonna find another pack of these for 25 bucks anywhere. There's just no way. They're $50, $60 broadheads. And like I was looking for broadheads yesterday. I was like, I like my muzzies. Just a regular old 100-grain 3-blade Muzzy Broadhead with the Torx tip on the top, or Torex tip, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I love those. And I've been wanting to switch up a little bit. Not that I have any bad luck with them, because I don't. I just want to try something new, you know? But when I want to try something new, I want to make sure they're going to work good, you know? Yeah, dude, those broadheads, man, they're good for penetration, man. You want a good penetrating broadhead. Single bevel, double bevel broadheads are amazing. They actually, uh, Iron Will, I believe it is. Iron Will makes a single bevel broadhead, and they look nasty. But what I am gonna have to do, oh yeah, 200 grain, yeah, Ranch Fairies heavy arrow advocate. But you don't get me wrong, man. Heavy arrows, it does help. It does help for penetration. It really does. But for a whitetail, dude, honestly, I don't think you need to go over 500 grains. Like 500 grains, that's heavy. I shoot my full arrow loadout, everything included in my arrow is 420 grains. It's a little bit on the light side. I wouldn't go any lighter than that, you know. Yeah, right, yeah. Okay. Yeah. And honestly, that the Iron Will broadhead, the single or double bevel, it's the only broadhead that has a slight twist in it. And you can get either a left twist or a right twist, depending on which way your arrow comes twist off the shelf of the bow. Just for more accuracy, I guess. But we are shooting the Montec G5 blades this year, caught on contact. See how they work. Hopefully they put some deer down this year for me. My son Corbin, I think I'm gonna have him shoot the my muzzies still. So I still have 2 or 3 good blades of those, so he can whiz those around. Was trying to find a pack of those yesterday, but well, there's like Montec's like top of the line up there at that bow hunter festival. There's a lot of G5 blades and a lot of old, like, you want to go up there if you're into like traditional hunting and stuff, traditional archery. Dude, they had so many traditional archery vendors up there. It was unbelievable. I thought the place was a little bit bigger than what I originally thought, you know? I mean, I thought they could have had more vendors than what they did, but hey, they made it work. I had a blast up there. You have a running deer shoot. It's like 40-yard shot. It's a deer, moving deer, it's running. And they got a couple 3D ranges set up. They got the steel bore you can shoot at. They have flying ducks that go in a circle up there. It was pretty cool, man. I really enjoyed myself there. yesterday. Now I know for next year what to expect, and we're gonna bring our bows up next year because that was pretty cool. And I met the great white PA hunter, Johnny Stewart. I met him. That was pretty cool yesterday. Didn't get to talk to him because, like I said, big crowd and stuff like that. But said hi and everything to him. It's pretty cool. Uh, I really wanted to pick his brain about, hunting and stuff, but there were so many people there asking him questions and stuff. So I just left him go. But it was awesome to get to hear him speak and stuff, tell his hunting stories and everything. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you're hunting elk or moose or something like that, then yeah, you want to go heavy, 500-600 grains, But yeah, I was gonna upload that video, but maybe I'll change it and I'll because I have music playing softly, excuse me, softly in the background of the whole video. So I might go through and just take that music out and then just upload it then. So, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it just shows, me and Core walk around a couple vendors, and then I showed a 3D range, and then the running deer shoot, and then there's a good bit in there of Johnny Stewart speaking, and then me and Corbin walking around a little bit yet. This is a little short video, nothing crazy. Okay. Trolley boy. Talking dumb shit again, huh? I guess. What's going on? They'll butcher your name. Oh my god. So I won't even say it. I'm bad with names. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. And yesterday, being up at that bow hunter festival, seeing everybody shoot, you could you could pick out of the crowd who practices and who does not practice. or they're just really horrible at judging distance. As soon as I can get to the bow shop to put a new peep in there. This bow came with this, so I do not like it at all. I do want to put a stringless peep in, so I didn't bring my bow up to the Bow Hunter Festival yesterday because I didn't know what it was all about, all that stuff, so I should have. But Thursday, I'm gonna go out and ask him to put a new peep on there for me and stuff, tied in and do whatever and get me set up. I should have did it the other day, but yeah, I can't stand this peep, and half the time this rubber freaking thing breaks and it gets shorter and shorter and shorter. It already broke on me like 5-6 times. So, but yeah, I'm definitely changing it out. Nikki, what's up? Yeah, yep. This whole bow, this is not my regular hunting bow at all. This bow is my backup bow. That's why I'm out here practicing like crazy with it. I shoot a Hoyt normally. The limb on my Hoyt split a couple weeks ago, so I didn't have time to order new limbs or anything like that. So I gathered up a couple of bucks and went and bought this Bear Species XT. The full setup came with the Trophy Ridge stabilizer, Trophy Ridge sight. I put the Hamsky drop away rest on it. I put these little tassel things on to quiet it down, which I'm gonna put string leeches on, limb savers. It came with this 4-pin sight, lighted, so, but it's just my backup bow. It's not my full-time hunting bow, so don't worry. I have a black gold sight on my Hoyt. I have a drop away rest on my Hoyt. I have a stringless peep on my Hoyt. My Hoyt is set to the max. October 4th is the statewide opening season for me in PA here. Oh, what's up, Al? What's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I get you. See, you know where I'm coming from then, man. So it's not my regular bow, but it's shooting good, man. Shooting good. Thanks for stopping by, Al. Appreciate you. Just figure get my morning reps in a little bit, and probably gonna run over and I really want to check my trail camera this morning, but I didn't. And I learned something from Johnny Stewart yesterday. He doesn't check any of his trail cameras during the day. None of them. He goes in at 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Check all of his cameras. And then if he has good buck on a camera, he will literally go back. He said he'll go back, get all of his hunting stuff, equipment, stands, everything, and he will go right back to that area that he had all those buck on, and he will set his stand up in the dark. It's wild, man. He checks all of his cameras at night, hangs all of his sets at night. He doesn't do nothing during the day unless he's going in to do a bump and dump or hanging hunt. What the hell, man? That hurts, whatever that was. Ouch. Fuck. But yeah, that's I learned that, man. Oh, it upload. That was weird. I deleted it, so it shouldn't be there. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna re-upload. I'm gonna take the music out of that. What's up, 16? How's it going, man? But yeah, dude. Damn, what the fuck, dude? That hurts. Whatever that is. Feels like I got bit by something. It freaking hurts. Yeah, like, see, he says he has 50 cameras out between 5 different states: PA, Ohio, Iowa, you know, out west and stuff. But he literally says, he goes, I don't check any of my cameras during the day at all. Yeah, okay, there you go. But yeah, he checks them all at night. He hangs all of his sets at night. And he rather hunt mornings than evenings. And he makes a very, very valid point. Us humans, we wake up early in the morning, work all day long, then come home at night, eat, go to bed, get up, do it all over again. Well, with a deer, it's the opposite. They sleep all day, they're up all night. So they're night shift workers, if you think of it. So the way he thinks is that if he goes in the morning and sets in like the transition or bedding area in somewhere in there, he will catch them always coming back to bed, which is, it's awesome. He said, if you go in at night, he goes, there's always that chance you're either gonna spook them, bump them, or they'll smell you, see you. He goes, they're just getting ready for their night shift. You know, their day is when they're coming out in the evening. He goes, but when they're coming back in the morning, he goes, they're ending their day. He goes, so they're not really on alert. You know, once they're getting to their spot, they're not like on edge or anything. He goes, they're more comfortable. He goes, because it's, you know, it's just getting out of dark into the light. So it made a very valid point with all that stuff yesterday. So I learned a lot listening to him. So that trip yesterday was worth it, and all that, worth every bit. Yeah, it's just he shoots more of his bigger and mature deer early. Like where he's hunting and where I hunt, it's pretty much the same thing. He's from uh, he's from out where like Pittsburgh area in Pennsylvania. So he has mountains and stuff out there, you know, big mountains and stuff. And that's where I'm at here. I'm in mountains. That's all there is. So when that man was speaking, I was listening to him. Look him up on YouTube. The Johnny Stewart. That's what his channel is. The Johnny Stewart. You can see a lot more of him on Bo Martonic's channel, East Meets vs. West, but it's Bo Martonic. Dude, the guys are amazing. Like, so much knowledge comes from them. It's truly amazing. Like, I think I know a lot about hunting big, mature whitetail deer, and then I listen to these guys and I'm like, holy shit. I didn't know half that. Like, now I do, you know what I mean? I've grown so much as a whitetail hunter. It is unbelievable. Like, I like when my nephew messages me and goes, yo, Unc, what would you do in this predicament, in this situation, and da-da-da-da, what would you do, where would you sit, da-da-da-da. And I tell him. Same with my brother-in-law, my wife's brother. This will be his 3rd year hunting. And man, he is all ears. The information that I spit out, he soaks it right up. And it's amazing. And I like when people ask me questions and I can answer it and I can see it help them. That means I'm doing the right thing, you know? I enjoy it. I am gonna have to I'm gonna have to sacrifice one of those 6 broadheads. I need to see how they fly. With my setup anyway. Right? Exactly, man. It's weird to call me an old timer, but yeah, I get it. It makes me feel good though, man. You know what I mean? It makes me feel good that I can have people come up to me and ask me questions about hunting and give them tips and tricks on stuff, you know? That's cool. Wish I wish my oldest would think like that. I mean, I know he does, but like yesterday he was out here, he was shooting a little bit. And I was telling him what he was doing wrong, but it's like he was refusing to fix it. I kept saying to him, you gotta fix that, man. Stop punching that damn trigger. I said, you're going full wrap like this. And he's going like this, pulling the bow back, full draw, and he's going like this with his thumb. Immediately. I'm like, what are you doing? Why? I can't help it. I said, the hell you can't, dude. I said, what happened? I said, you used to pull back, full draw. I said, you used to wrap your thumb in there, and I said, you used to squeeze. Nice, like that. I said, why are you going like this? And boom, what happened? I don't know, I just can't fix it. I said, no, you just don't want to fix it. You can fix it because you shot like that before. And I said, I don't know what happened. I said, it's like target panic came out of nowhere for you, kid. I said, you need to fix it. I said, you went from shooting amazing to shooting like crap. I said, all within a week's time. And I said, I don't know what the hell has changed. I said, I didn't do nothing to your bow. I didn't do nothing to your release. I said, it's just you. Yeah. Well, dude, to me, just index trigger release is, you really can't, you got to be careful to wrap your finger, because the minute you usually touch them things, man, they're off. And to me, you're more prone to punching the trigger that way. You know what I mean? The minute you think you have it, you're like, boom. With this, Dude, I can wrap my thumb on this. See that? Like, my thumb's on that, and watch. Boom. Well, that's the thing, like, he can't think about that now, you know what I mean? He needs to think about his shot, how he's going through to break his shot off. I mean, I'm serious, man. He'll pull back his bow, and the minute he's ready, boom. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing, man? He's like, whoa, I just can't help it. I said, yes, you can. You're just choosing not to right now. And then I turned and I looked at him and I said, you know what? I said, if I had some stranger standing here next to you telling you that you were punching a trigger and coaching you not to do it, I said, I guarantee you, you would do it in a heartbeat. I said, but being that I'm standing here, you're refusing to do it. And I said, and that's making me mad. And I said, you know it. I said, because I know you can change it and do better. You think he would freaking switch and not punch that damn trigger? Nope, still the same. Like, dude, like, watch. He literally does this. I don't know if you can see it or not. He literally pulls back and does this. Watch my thumb. That's exactly how he shoots. And I'm like, dude, you're not even concentrating. I said, you're rushing through the whole shot process. And I said, there's no reason to rush. I said, slow it down. I said to him, I said, pull back your bow. Get your anchor points. Wrap your thumb. Squeeze. There's a big difference. Like that first shot that I just did, I damn near almost missed the target because there's so much going on. Yeah. Like this, dude, this release here, you can either go like this, or being that this has this indent right here, I like to wrap my thumb or put my thumb like this on it, or sometimes even like this, because then watch my thumb. Watch this here. You see me squeezing? That's all I'm doing with it. I'm not, that's punching. This is punching. Wrap your thumb. It's not gonna go off if you touch it like that. It's when you squeeze. See that little bit of movement in my hand? That's all you need. Dude, I'm telling you, he rushes it like crazy. And I don't know where he's gotten it from because I don't do that. I didn't teach him to do that. Like it's like he developed target panic by 1,000 overnight. And I even tried, like, when he was full draw, I even tried taking his thumb and going, let me do it. And he, boom, he does it right away. And I'm like, no, Corbin, stop it. Let me wrap your thumb. You feel that, right? Okay, now squeeze. And he'll go, boom. And the arrow shoots 3 inches from the center. And I look at him and I go, now, do you see the difference? And he goes, yes. He'll go to shoot again and he'll go, whoop. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Stop doing that. I was like, I'm sitting here, I'm trying to coach you. I'm picking out what exactly you're doing wrong. And he's refusing to fix it. I mean, the only other thing I could say is no more bow shooting for him. Just he's gonna hunt crossbow this year, which I really don't want him to do that. He already killed a deer with the crossbow. You know what I mean? He got one underneath his belt. Now it's compound bow time. Now he should be into that. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna set him in a stand and with a bow and try to shoot a deer at 20 yards when he has the worst freaking target panic I've ever seen. Like I even said to him yesterday, I said, dude, I said, we were at that bow festival. I said, we were watching hundreds of people shoot. I said, did you not take notice how they were shooting and hitting their triggers and stuff? I said, yes, there was a couple of them that I saw was punching their trigger, but then I saw a lot of them actually squeezing it off. And I said, I just don't understand what your concept is to that. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? No, my son. Like, dude, he rushes his shot a lot. And I don't know where he's gotten it from. Like, I don't rush my shot. Like, and I tell him too all the time. I'm like, dude, come out and watch me shoot. Pay attention to what I'm doing with my release hand, my bow hand. Pay attention to where I'm putting my anchors. Pay attention to that. I'd be like, you don't see me punching the trigger, do you? No, Dad, I don't. Well, then why do you do it? Fuck those video games, fast action. That's honestly, that's what he's sitting in there doing right now. I guarantee you. The thing of it is I tell him when you pull back, don't come up, don't come up, don't come down. Go up a little bit, pull back, and go dead right to the middle of that target. Acquire the middle fast. Once you acquire the middle fast, like acquire the middle, put your pin on the middle of that sight, then start executing your shot. Start squeezing off. Because every time your pin's like this, it's floating, it's going up, down, whatever, it's going anywhere. You have to take notice what my finger's doing, what my finger's passing every time I'm doing this. Where's it going? It's passing right here. Every time. So if you start squeeze right there, it's gonna break. You know what I mean? Squeeze, break. Up, down, squeeze. Your pin always goes to the middle. Always. Pull back, acquire the middle of that target. The minute you acquire that target, squeeze, break. What's up, man? How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Activated. Appreciate you coming, man. Yeah. Gotta get my morning reps in, man. Appreciate you. What's over poundage? Well, yeah. Some people have a lot of movement. Some people have a little movement. You know what I mean? Like, I have movement. Sometimes I have more movement than others, but I have movement. But I always acquire the middle. You know what I mean? You don't see me going up and then full draw and then coming down. Like, I'm going just like this. Boom, middle, shoot. You know what I mean? You acquire the middle quick and then execute your shot. do it right, the shot will break, and it surprises you. Because as you're squeezing, you don't know when that's gonna break. You know what I mean? Squeeze, 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 break. Ah, middle, middle, boom, break. There's so much going on there. Right, yeah. Yeah, this is 70 pounds. Yeah, that's 70. My Hoyt, that's set at 60. Yeah. Awesome. I can't wait to see it, buddy. And that's one thing about my channel here. I'm really old-fashioned when it comes to like scouting. I'd rather put boots on the ground, find a sign, find a deer, make a set up on them, kill them, you know? Yes, it's cool to see pictures of the buck, to get your inventory, to see, you know, what's what and everything like that. I think everybody has lost the excitement of the surprise of when they see that buck for the first time, how big it is. You know what I mean? Like, that is awesome. Like, yes, I have a trail camera up on my private land piece. I have pictures of buck. Yeah, cool, that's awesome. I know what buck are there now. But you know what? I'm not gonna be as excited when that buck comes in as if I never had a trail camera there at all. You know what I mean? There's just something about sitting in the woods, not knowing what deer is there, and then looking up and then seeing this nice 130-inch freaking 8-point coming at you, or 170-inch 8-pointer, you know, whatever. I think it's more of an adrenaline rush, more of a thrill, more of a hunt when you have no trail camera. It leaves a lot to your mind. It leaves your mind wandering. You know, it's cool when you walk up and you find a rub line and you're like, oh wow, you know, the trees are about, you know, 6-7 inches round. You're like, oh man, that's a really nice buck. Put a camera out, catch him. Oh wow, look how big he is. That's cool. You know he's there. But to me, I like it if, oh man, look at these rubs. You know, they're nice, nice, nice. That's got to be a big buck. You go sitting there the opening day, and all of a sudden this giant comes walking on. You're like, wow, holy! To me, you get more excited. Don't get me wrong. Trail cameras are awesome for getting inventory and seeing what's out there and what's not, and figuring out where you want to go and everything like that. It takes away from the hunt, man. Honestly, it really takes. Yeah. It's just, to me, it leaves more excitement for the hunt when there's no trail camera. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what's there. You don't know if it's all doe. You don't know if there's two giants with, three little, little dinky bucks running around, yearling bucks. You just don't know. Like, yes, it's cool to see what's there, what you have there. It's awesome. But to me, it's even cooler when you go walk a mile, 2 miles into this piece of property or a public, and you find all this sign, and you hike up a tree, and you sit there, and a couple hours pass, and next thing you know, here comes this giant walking out. Or it could be this little 6-pointer, 4-pointer, whatever. But it's still exciting no matter what deer it is, because you don't know what's coming. That's the way I think. I have that trail camera up on that private piece because my kids wanted to have it there and stuff. Because if they didn't want it to have it there, I wouldn't even be running a trail camera this year. At my rut spot, I don't have a trail camera up there. I don't even touch that spot until I want to hunt it. I don't step foot up there. I scouted it my first year. Right, dude, heck yeah. Yeah, we're all the same in PA. Dude, I'm telling you, like, my love and addiction for the hunt and the thrill of the hunt is out of this world. Like I'm saying, it's awesome when you have trail cameras, but to me, it's a lot more when you go in and you're surprised. Don't get me wrong, it's awesome to go, yeah, man, that's awesome. I can't wait to shoot this giant, man. I have him on camera. I've been watching him for years and years, man. He's like 6, 7 years old. This is the year I'm going to get him. This is the year I'm going to get him. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The excitement's there. But you know what? You'd be a lot more excited if you never saw him until the first time you seen him on hoof at 20 yards. You'd be like, oh, dude, you'd be so buck fevered up, you probably wouldn't be able to shoot him. Yeah, right. So that's just me. I'd rather put boots on the ground. I'd rather find a sign. I'd rather put in the work to find a sign and find a deer, find the bedding, find the food, find the water, and then make a set and set up on one and kill one, Um, to me, it's more of a thrill that way. Nowadays anymore, it just seems that the hunter is getting lazier because they're depending on the camera to tell them when the deer is there or not. A lot of people don't even hunt. If their cameras aren't going off, they're not hunting. That's not hunting. Hunting's hunting. Hunting is you don't know what's going to be there, what's going to show up or not. You don't know if a deer's going to show up. You don't know if a doe's going to show up or a 4-pointer's going to show up. You don't know. That's the thrill of the hunt, is the surprise. I hunt to hunt, and I hunt to put food on my table. And I also hunt to put stuff on the wall. But more importantly, I hunt because I love to hunt, the thrill of the hunt. You know, shooting something and putting on something on the wall, that's just a bonus. The real true prize is the time and the moment that you're out there spending with yourself or your family, your kids, or your whoever. That's the true hunt. The minute you lose all that stuff, might as well just hang it up. Yeah, man, hunt, man. Oh yeah, dude, I get, don't get me wrong, I don't get as worked up when I see it though. I get nervous and anxious, like, yeah, there's deer, all right, cool. But there's something about when you see a deer that has bone on its head, you're like, oh boy, I did something right. I did something right. Something's gonna pay off here soon. All right, yeah. That's awesome. The best feeling in the world, man. I love it. Yeah, cell cam has ruined it. Don't get me wrong. It's cool and all to get pictures sent to you and stuff. But then that takes the fun out of it, man. Half the people, man, they have cell cameras out. The minute they get a picture, they're, oh, let's go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta get in the woods. We gotta get in the woods. Come on, let's go. Let's go. And it's like, what's exciting about that, man? Cool, he's there. He's not gonna be there once you get there. He's gonna be gone. You already missed him. Right? Like, that's the thing, guys. Like, once you get a picture of the deer, it's too late. Unless he's a homebody that he's gonna stick around in that exact spot until you get there is slim to none. Like, slim to none. Like, it's unbelievable how people think. Like, oh, we got a picture of this giant. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Where the hell are we rushing to? He's already gone. Unless you know of a spot that he's gonna hit after that camera, then yeah, sure, let's go. But you got the picture already, man. That deer's long gone. You gotta wait until he comes back another round. If he comes back another round. Like, it's amazing how people like think like that all the time. Oh, he's there. Yeah, he's there, and he's fucking long gone too, probably. 9 times out of 10, that deer's gone. Unless he's a homebody and you're in his core area. Yeah, see, activated, see? I You too, man. Enjoy your day. Can't wait to see the video that you have, man. Yes, cameras are good for patterning deer to see kind of what you have there, not, you know what I mean? Cameras aren't for hunting. It's not to tell you when to be in the woods. Maybe for the following year, yes, because a deer usually has the same pattern. They usually, if you see them in one spot, you'll see them in that spot again the following year around the same time. Don't hold me to it, but it does work. It does happen. Exactly. Yeah. What's up, Bill? How's it going, Bo man? Good morning. Good morning. Actually, all right. I bought those broadheads yesterday. 16. You won't believe what I paid for these broadheads. Montec G5 broadheads. A solid blade. They are a $50 to $60 broadhead. Take a wild guess what I paid for. That's if you're in here 16 yet. Oh yeah, there you are. Jim H, how's it going, buddy? That should be better. Yeah, I spent 25 bucks on these broadheads. Guys are probably not believing me or nothing, but I swear to God, I should have took a picture of the price tag, everything. $25. I bought 2 packs. Yeah, I had my Wi-Fi on. I turned my Wi-Fi off. Swear to God, dude. The vendor I bought these at, they were 25 bucks, right? I go walk down 2 vendors to my bow shop, the owner of my bow shop that I go to here close to the house. He goes up to the bow festival. He was there. Same broadheads he had, same broadheads. $50 price tag he had on them. The booth I got them from, 25 bucks. The mega meats, the Montec G5 mega meats, $30. $30. It was crazy, man. I bought 6 broadheads for 50 bucks when 6 broadheads would have costed me probably $100 and some dollars. Yes, they are sharp. They are sharp out of the pack. They are pretty sharp, but you should re-hone them a little bit. They trim some hair, but not crazy. Yeah, this is the first time I'm running these. I was a true die-hard Muzzy Torx tip broadhead guy. Love my Muzzy 100 grains. Love them, love them, love them. But I've been wanting to switch up a little bit. Muzzy never done me any wrong. I love my Muzzy. Just want something different, you know? The only reason why I bought these is because they were $25. Uh, 2 targets right there. That's the end of my property line right there where the wood is stacked up. Goes down a little bit and then goes up the back a little. Not much. But I'm going to take my sweatshirt off here. Dude, I'm telling you, 25 bucks, not bad at all. Especially for a $50 broadhead. Can't go wrong with it. 100 grain broadhead. Cut on contact. So, we'll see this year. I'm going to take my sweatshirt off. And I'm going to stick this bad boy on. And see how they fly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. $25 for these broadheads. If I would have had money, dude, I probably would have bought more packs. Like, I probably could have bought mega meats up there, these, and I probably could have came down here and resold them and got my money back. Like, I'm serious. A pack of 3 broadheads, the mega meats were 30 bucks. A pack of the Montec G5s, 25 bucks. Arrows were 50% off the boxes. Box of arrows. I'm talking Easton, FMJs, Victory, TKOs, Victory, RIP, arrows, half off. The Victory TKOs and the RIPs, they were $80, $90 arrows. I could have got them for 40 bucks. If you guys are in the state of Pennsylvania, look up next year, Pennsylvania Bowhunter Festival. Check them out. Go there. You will not be disappointed in what you see there and get there. Yeah. Oh, you're in PA too, Anonymous? Cool, man. I usually use Hoyt. This is my all-time hunting bow is Hoyt. Unfortunately, a couple weeks ago, the limb on my Hoyt split on me. So I'm shooting a backup bow now. It's a Bear Species XT. So it's my backup bow. All right, they look pretty good on the arrow. Nice. Let's send her down range once. They say that flies like field points, so we shall see. I'm shooting at 30, so. Shoot one more, because I think it was me. Nice. That'd be pretty cool. I'm at 30 right now. I usually do shoot 40, but I'm at 30. All right, one more shot with the Broadhead, because it shot a little bit high, like 3 inches or so, but I think it was me, so we'll give it another try. Oh, it was me. Yes, they do fly like field tips. Maybe a tiny bit high, but can barely notice it. What do you mean carbon tip to just broad tip? Yeah, I went from practice tip to broadhead, yes, if that's what you're asking. These are the Victory RIP to 350 spine. That's what I'm shooting. I really wanted to buy arrows yesterday, but my bow weight's 70 pounds. The whole entire arrow weight is 420 grains. That's with the broadhead and or practice tip, 420 grains. I'm not shooting heavy or nothing. Oh yeah, maybe, yeah. Yeah, they're the same, 100 grain tip, 100 grain broadhead. I was gonna go like 125s, but I've been shooting 100 grain for as long as I could remember. Yeah, I'll take that all day. These are 350 spine. Yeah, I won't go over 40 yards. Honestly, 45 is probably the farthest I'd shoot out of whitetail. So yeah, 40 and under. Too much stuff can happen over 30 yards. Way too much. I learned that last year shooting over 30 yards. Too much stuff can happen between then that 10-yard gap difference. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's very well possible to do it. Just they duck the string, they hear their arrow, they can twist, do something. They hear something, they're gone. So it just seems to be more prone to happen over 30 yards. Yeah, right. Oh yeah, dude. I shot a deer already that was probably 10 yards. It was damn near just about like, I was like this, like straight down shooting almost, and ducked the arrow. I was blown away by that. I was like, what? No way. The deer took like 4 or 5 steps and just, what was that? And then thwack, got him the second shot. But yeah, I can get just about 50 yards in my yard. My yard's not that long or wide, so comfortably I can get 40, 45 in my yard. And that's what I usually practice at 40, 45 yards. Because the way I think is that if you can practice at 40, 45 yards and you're dead on at 40, 45 yards, you're perfect. Every time, doom, 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 doom. When that 20-yard shot comes in, it's a piece of cake. So yeah, guys, if you are looking for new broadheads, I definitely recommend the G5 Montec originals, 100 grains. They fly pretty damn good like field tips. So if you're looking to get new broadheads, there they are. Right, yeah. Yep, man. Gotta. Yeah, and I have that in my kids' heads too. You practice from farther away, those 10, 15-yard shots, when it comes time to it, it'll be a piece of cake. You can probably do it with your eyes closed, I'll be honest with you. Not saying you're gonna do it, but just saying that's about how easy it would be. All right, see, everybody says they're good punchers and stuff, you know. They love the broadhead, so I'm giving them a try. I hope they don't put me down or nothing, you know. Hope they put some deer on the board for me this year. I got 3 tags. Yeah, 3 tags. I got 2 doe tags and a buck tag. I punched the trigger on that one a little bit. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. I just need about that much penetration. Dead deer. Don't get me wrong, love a pass through. Which every deer I shot with this arrow setup so far has passed right through the deer. Yep. That's the spine. All the spine has to do with the arrow is this. The stiffer the spine, you'll have this. The weaker the spine, you'll have this. You don't want this coming off the arrow. You want this, because it's gonna straighten out. So if you're up that high, go to maybe a 350, it's not as stiff. You know what I mean? You'll have a little bit more wiggle. But yeah, the 400 spine, that's not the weight of the arrow. It's just that's how stiff the spine of the shaft of the arrow is. I thought that way for the longest time. Oh, 350 spine, and then the 100 for that's 450. Oh, that, you know, that's what I'm shooting. No, that's not. Yeah, guys, this is exactly how I hold that. I put it just like that. And I don't even have my thumb actually on that barrel, really. It sits on this part of the, see what I mean? Barely. Yeah, that's what mine are, man. 350 spine, 100 grain tip, and I think maybe a 90 grain insert or something like that it is. Because if you take the inserts out of the tip of your arrows, that's weighted too. And they have different inserts out there. I think Gold Tip makes them that you can put an insert in, and then if you want more weight, they sell little weights that screw in the back of that insert. You take your knock off, and they sell a tool and stuff that you go down and screw weights in the bottom of your inserts, make your FOC heavier. There you go. Good, man. Good. Yeah, you'll get to see the difference and stuff. I had a cup of coffee. I made it and forgot about it, so I'm gonna go get it. Give me a minute. Oh man, thank you all for stopping by today. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Hopefully I can later on I'll try to re-edit that video and put the video up of me at the Bow Hunter Festival with my son. It's like a 13-minute video. The longest part in that video is the part where Johnny Stewart is speaking. And unfortunately, I shut the video off because there's a lot of people were starting to talk and they're being really rude. So I stopped recording that part of the Bow Hunter Festival, and I have some other pictures and stuff that I'm gonna throw in and stuff. What's up, Don? How's it going, buddy? Heck yeah, buddy. So am I, man. So am I. I was just out here shooting my new G5 Montec broadheads that I decided to use this year. And really the only reason why I decided to use them this year is because I got them dirt cheap, dude. Dirt cheap. $25 for a 3-pack. 25 bucks for a $50, $60 broadhead. Swear to it, man. And then the mega meats were freaking $30. The ones that blow a big hole in the deer, yep, $30. So I'm trying these this year. I hear a lot of good about them, so I'm hoping. What's up, Bozo? What's going on? Keith, how's it going? No, I never hunted up in Canada. Oh, they're huge up there, especially up in Saskatchewan. They're monsters up there. Bodies are huge. All right, Bozo, you be safe doing that, man. Yeah, guys, 25 bucks. Just out here, got the Broadhead a couple times. What I find with a Broadhead when you're shooting from Broadhead to practice tip is that the practice tip, you have a little bit more forgiveness when you're shooting the practice tip versus the Broadhead. To me, any little tiny movement with the Broadhead, you're going to be shooting off. Versus the field tip, you can move a little bit, but still hit like kind of where you want. You know what I mean? That's just me. That's my opinion. That's what I've been taking notice of. That if the more still you are, the better that Broadhead will fly. Versus if you throw a practice tip on and you're like shaky and stuff. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but. Jeez. Triple, what's going on? My season opens up in 13 days. The statewide season opens up in 13 days. If you're in the southern wildlife management units, there's 3 of them. They opened up yesterday, which it's down by like Philly and stuff like that, like 5C, 2A or something like that. It's down that way that you're allowed to hunt now in the state of Pennsylvania. If you had red tags, ag tags, you could hunt also. Here in PA, just as long as you know some farmers or whatever. But the statewide season here in PA is October 4th. Yeah, I know, man, it sucks. Triple, yeah, I know. Joey, how's it going, man? Are you serious? That's bullshit, man. No, wait, you need a crossbow license in Florida? Dude, move up to Pennsylvania. You don't need no license for a crossbow. Just go buy a crossbow. Come hunt, man. I'll take you hunting. Let's go. Yeah, no. I want to say like April or May, I think, turkey is. End of March and April or something like that it is. That is dumb, backwoods. It really is, man. That's crazy. Well, read up on that, man. Here in PA, you don't need no license to use a crossbow. It used to be you needed to have a physical disability, like you couldn't walk or shoulder, arm problems, some type of disability. You're allowed to use a crossbow. But they changed it years ago that you're allowed to use a crossbow, whatever you want now. Yeah, man. Screw that. What? Are you crazy? Dude, you guys need to come to Pennsylvania, man. You don't need no license for a crossbow in PA. That's crazy, man. That's just states trying to get over on the hunters to get more money. It's bullshit, man. No way. Come here to PA and we'll take you crossbow hunting. Right? Especially you're on a farm, dude. You're on private land. Like, that is crazy, man. That's crazy. I'm just gonna call you Rosa. That's all. I'm bad with names, guys. I'm sorry if I butcher your name. I don't mean nothing by it. Really don't. I'm horrible with names. Right? Exactly. So, like Bozo, so when can I come up to hunt? Please? That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, man. It's growing on me a little bit, Bomad, but it's not my Hoyt. Definitely not my Hoyt. But it'll do. Yeah, you should be able to hog hunt all year round for hogs. Yeah, I'm actually shooting this bear pretty good, man. It's taking some getting used to, but it's working. It's working. Well, I'll come up. I'll get them for you. Just yeah, man. Nobody needs. No, it's 300 acres. Who's gonna see me? I'll do it this way, man. Send me the address. I'll come up. We'll camp out. Have some like steaks or something on the fire. Maybe beer or two or something. I don't know. And then in the next morning, we wake up, you just drop me off, tell me where to go. And then when I shoot it, I'll call you and be like, yo, bozo, let's go, we got one. And then you can I'll help you drag it out. I'll act like you shot it. I could go for another piebald deer. I shot one of those, 10 years ago, 9 years ago. It was a little 7-point, I think it was. I was mad because I saved the hide. Had it in my mom's freezer. Went to go get it to take it up to the taxidermist, and she fucking threw it out in the garbage. I was so mad, dude. That hide was beautiful. Who's gonna see me? Yeah, right? Come on. There you go, 16. I'll give you my address so you can mail me some. Oh, geez. Well, see, Bozo, that's even more of a reason for me to come up now. Come on. Oh, that's the one. Oh, I got you now. See? I know what deer you're talking about. Yeah, see, man? All you had to say was sucks. I knew exactly what deer you're talking about. I'll take a picture of you, Bozo. I'll zoom in real close to your face, and I'll print it out, have a mask made, and put that on, and I'll be Bozo for a day. I'm telling you, they won't know. There you go, Joey. It's good way, man. Good way to spread the love, man. Share it. Dirty money, what's going on? I'm in the state of Pennsylvania, buddy. Archery is actually open, but down in the southern wildlife management units, down towards like Philly more. There's only 3 units that you're allowed to hunt in right now. Other than that, I have until October 4th. See, Bozo, I'll come up and I'll help you, man. I'm telling you, I'll help you. I'll even let you shoot them. I just want to be there. That's all. Yeah, I got 13 more days to wait. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could make the 2-hour ride down south of me to go, but I'll wait till opening day, you know? Oh, so he's even bigger now then. Here you go, bozo. Yeah, man, I can't wait. Come on, T.I., come back and talk the right way. Nice, dirty, cool, man. Any luck? Any luck seeing anything? Yeah, I got 13 days to wait, unfortunately, so it's not bad. It'll be here before we know it. And thanks to PA, Pennsylvania this year, we're allowed to hunt Sundays. So I get to hunt the first 2 days now. Oh, I got you. Yeah, see, there you go. I could go to Maryland too. Then if you don't mind me asking, Al, how much is the out-of-state license for that? Like 250, something like that? So I know when I went out to Ohio a couple years ago, that was like 250 bucks roughly for all the tags and stuff to go out. But I'd probably be down to go to Maryland, man. That'd be cool. Another out-of-state hunt. Yeah, I'd be down doing that. As long as I don't have to get on an airplane, I'll be good. Oh, that's cool, man. Hell yeah. I'd do that. What's up, Hog Slayer? Nah, I haven't done any fishing here lately, buddy. It's been all archery for me, man, here in the last couple months. Getting in, getting ready for archery season. Archery, shooting my bow, getting all my equipment ready, my stands, my saddle. I'm getting it all ready, man. I'm in the state of Pennsylvania, northeastern Pennsylvania, up in the mountains. Oh, there you go, from Florida. Cool, man. That's crazy, bozo. Temperature here is Probably 60 something right now. It's like the high 60s, low 70s. Nice. That's crazy. There you go, 16. Good luck, man. Good luck, man. Good luck. You gonna try to video it? Get it on film at all? Have a good one, Bozo. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate you. Good luck when you go, man. Appreciate you, man. Honestly, really do. Thank you a lot for stopping by. Yeah, Al, how big was that? I missed you shooting it and stuff. So, but it was a doe, right? Hey, man, you got one in the freezer. That's what counts. Thank you, Bozo. Appreciate you, buddy. See you soon, bud. Yeah, Al, maybe we could in Pennsylvania you get 1 buck tag, and then I think you can get up to 6 doe tags, I believe, or as many doe tags as you want. Yeah. Oh, there, Al said, there you go. So yeah, 6 doe tags and then 1 buck tag. Which I think it'd be cool if you would be allowed 2 buck tags in the state of Pennsylvania. Like, you buy your regular license, that comes with a buck tag. Okay, cool. You say you buy 6 doe tags. If you want to shoot another buck, you have to you fill your 1 buck tag, and then you have to fill those 6 doe tags, and then shoot your other buck. Oh, there you go, nice. But yeah, Al, maybe I mean you could talk, and maybe we could set something up for next hunting season or something, maybe. Yeah, man, it works. Heck yeah. Yeah, we'll get talking on that, man, definitely. And even just to talk, even just to get together and come down for Campfire and Chronicles or something one night. What's up, Rodriguez? What's going on? It's called the Knock On release, the Knock To It release by Knock On Archery. This release is awesome. One of the best releases I have ever used. It is expensive. I'm not gonna BS you there. This is close to a $300 release, but it is made in the United States. You're welcome, Rodriguez. No problem, buddy. You're right, man. Dude, I was at that bow hunter festival yesterday. You got to go there. You and Bill, Timmy, Don, you all got to go up there one year, man. I'm telling you, it's awesome. It's just like a big. It, it's at a fairgrounds, but it's like a big 3D shoot, man. You go and you register. It's like $12 to shoot all day. And they got competitions for adults, competitions for kids. Um, they have vendors. They have food. I'm telling you, dude, it's an awesome place to go. Like my son even said, Dad, I'm saving money to come up here next year. I want to shoot. This is awesome. Like they have the running deer shoot. They have the running hog shoot. They have a steel hog. They have archery range up through the woods and stuff, competitions. Dude, it was awesome yesterday. Good food. Even if you want to buy a bow or if you need to buy arrows or broadheads or anything hunting, they have it all there. Telling you, it's awesome. I already told my son, I said, dude, we're planning this for next year. We'll come up, maybe we'll do a Friday, Saturday, because that's usually 2 weeks before the Pennsylvania statewide opener for archery. That's how they have it. That's how they want it, because they figure if they have it 2 weeks before the archery season, that's getting everybody amped up and ready for the up and coming archery season, getting everybody ready. There's vendors, working on bows, putting on strings, putting on peep sights, tuning the bows, you name it, they're there. There's traditional archer vendors up there selling arrows, recurves, longbows. Dude, it's awesome up there. I loved it. I honestly, I really didn't want to leave, but we looked at this stuff thousands of times. I thought the place was bigger than what it was, but if you're there to shoot your bow, which 95% of the people are, that's awesome. Like me and my son sat back all day. We were watching people target practice at shooting a 3D range. Then we'd walk over to the running deer range. We'd watch that. And then they had this one where it was not the running deer, but the running hog would go around. And in the middle of that thing, they had a thing spinning around, and they had duck targets spinning, moving. So they'd be sitting there, shoot them as they'd be spinning. A couple people shot that one, hit it. Like I said, man, it's awesome to go up there. So like I said, if you're into traditional archery the way I think you are, you would love this place. And like I was saying, the bow hunter festival it's all educational wise for kids. It's to get kids in the outdoors, in the archery and stuff like that. It was awesome. There was just as many kids there yesterday as there were adults. They have competitions for the kids, archery competitions for the kids. They can shoot 3D or whatever, man. It's awesome. It was cool. I enjoyed myself yesterday, along with my son. My son even said he enjoyed himself. So we're definitely making a plan for next year to go back, and actually take our bows this time and shoot and spend the full day up there. We got there yesterday morning at 8 o'clock and we left at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because it's like an hour or so drive from where we live. So, but definitely, man, telling you, check that place out. It's awesome. And deals. Dude, I'm telling you, deals. There were so many freaking deals there. It was unbelievable. Like I said, I bought those broadheads for $25. That blew me away, man. I saw that and I literally walked up to the vendor and I'm like, dude, is this price tag right? He's like, yeah, why? I'm like, because they're $50, $60 broadheads and you're selling them for $25. Yeah, they're 2 packs, bam. Sounds like a good time. Oh, there you go, yeah. All right. Dude, they're G5 Montecs. G5 Montec. $25 for a pack of 3. Dude, if I would have had the money, I would have bought them. I would have bought probably every pack they had there because then I wouldn't have to buy broadheads anymore. They had those broadheads, and then they had broadheads for traditional archery. You know, the single bevel, double bevel, stuff like that. Dude, they had all of it, man, all of it. They had people selling longbows and recurves. They had somebody making strings. They had somebody putting the strings on. It was just, dude, it was a busy place yesterday, but it was awesome. And it is like, I spent a couple bucks up there yesterday. Nothing crazy, but the stuff I did buy, they were deals. I bought my son found this old grunt call, deer grunt call. It was a grunt. It has a grunt, the snort wheeze, and the doe call. $5. Originally probably a $40 grunt tube back in the day, you know. And then they had like other vendors there selling like some food, you know, some like snacks and stuff. And then you had other vendors that were selling deer scents, cover-up scents, and everything. And you even have the Pennsylvania Game Commission was even there. They had a booth and stuff that you go there and ask them questions and whatever you wanted, you know. It is definitely a place to go. Definitely a place to take the kids. Definitely a place for the family. It's awesome. Like, really. I wish I would have went to it years ago, knowing what it is now, you know. Like I said, I had a blast. It was awesome yesterday. Yeah. Go get my coffee. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. The time got away from me a little bit here. My son has a football game later this afternoon that we're gonna have to go to, so wife's in the house getting everything ready and stuff. So I'm gonna go in and help her get the kids ready and see if we can go win this football game today. So I want to thank you all for stopping by today, hanging out with me, talking, shooting the bow, asking questions, hanging out. Thank you all. Appreciate you. Uh, I'm gonna try to work on that video, and I'll post the video of the Bow Hunter Festival. I got to do some things to it yet, so we'll post that. And then hopefully we'll see you Thursday. I'm gonna try to go live Thursday and shooting more. So until then, guys, good luck, stay safe, do me a favor, leave some for me out there. Later, guys, see ya.